What up, y'all? DCFAYGOGUY. We are back. Finally. I am here joined by my co-host, Megs.
After a long break.
Welcome back to Juggalo Talk, YouTube's only Juggalo talk show that is not a talk show, but we're all Juggalos, so let's talk. So first off, yeah, we both got sick. I got sick, then she got sick.
Then you got sick again.
And then I got sick again, and I've been sick, fighting it off and on. I have a day where I feel better, and then I get worse again. So I have cough drops to hopefully not cough a lot, because I'm still dealing with it.
We think it was the Delta variant or whatever, because we had COVID before, and we both got like really sick again. We're like, that's kind of weird, because we should have like immunity. And we looked up like the symptoms and stuff, and we had like everything. So it took us a good like 2 weeks each to get over it. Yeah. It was pretty rough.
So we think we had it. We don't know.
Yeah, we didn't get tested or anything.
I don't plan on getting tested. I got tested last year, and my sinuses have been fucked since that.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, if I have it, I'm going to use the extra caution that I need to. I've been wearing my mask and all that shit. But I've been fighting this fucking cold off and on, and so rather than have you guys hear me cough left and right and sniffle a lot, and I was really nasally too. We kind of went on a short hiatus just to allow us to get better. So we're back.
Yeah, because you could like barely talk.
Yeah, I was having trouble.
Like you was having trouble like just breathing in general, let alone like.
And yeah, like I said, I'm hoping I don't cough a whole lot. I brought cough drops with me. I probably will sniffle a lot because I feel myself just a little congested.
But you're getting better though. Like you're pretty much over it. It's just mild symptoms now.
Yeah, it's just like just holding on to me and not letting go. You know what I mean?
Like
just not letting me get quite better yet.
Like a pair.
Before we jump into anything, the very first thing that we have to do, we have to give a motherfucking shout out to the members, their continued support. Brought back the giveaways, and the giveaways are continuing. I want to get a little bit more consistent with the giveaways. If I'm not able to do Juggalo Talk, or we're not able to do Juggalo Talk, I want to at least every weekend post up winners, announce the next giveaway. I want to get better at doing the giveaways because they've continued to support the channel, and you know, I want to keep the giveaways going. I want to stay consistent with that. So that being said, with the shout outs now out of the way, we got to go and get ourselves a winner.
A winner
chicken dinner for the last giveaway, which, and I'm going to turn this back on real quick, and we're going to lower that down real quick. Foobarred, I did not get random.org pulled up.
DC.
I was getting everything ready, and I figured like I had everything, but I didn't. So okay,
it's okay. Good. This is like behind the scenes, so they can see like how you actually do it.
I got everything. I got everybody typed up. So if you guys did not see the video, if you did not enter the giveaway, sorry, you're a little late on that. But we were giving away a T-shirt. You'll whoop too. This T-shirt here is actually something, and I better bring this up bigger so everybody can see this real quick. Wham, bam, chicken slam. Tie-dyed, says you'll whoop too. It's Pennywise. It's size 4X. That was the last giveaway announced. We got a lot of entries for it. A lot of entries.
We did?
So, yeah, quite a bit.
That's
I mean,
cool.
they're all right there.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
I actually made this shirt, you guys.
She tie-dyed it, yes. You did. You tie-dyed it. The T-shirt design itself was made by another ninja who, a couple years ago.
You gotta hype me up, man.
I am hyping you up.
You gotta hype me up.
You tie-dyed
not bring
it.
me down, okay?
I just don't want them to think, oh man, you came up with this Pennywise design. That's the shit. You know what I mean?
How dare they think that your girlfriend's cool?
That's not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. So anyway, we gotta go find ourselves a giveaway winner.
It is a lot of entries.
There's a lot of entries in this one.
Did you want to explain why there's some people listed more than once?
Yes. As always, if you guys are new to the show, if you're not new, the members, because they support the channel in the giveaways, their entries, if they ever enter into a channel giveaway, they automatically get 2 entries. Because they're helping support them. They're helping fund them. So it's only fair that they get double entries into it.
So all the money from the membership goes directly back into the giveaways and you don't pocket any of it.
Correct.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So if you join and you're a member, all that money goes just into giveaways.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah. So if you're seeing double names, that is why, because they are members. They entered this giveaway. So yeah, let's get this all switched over to randomorg.com. Put it in the list randomizer here. But damn, randomized. We have 33 entries.
Damn, that's a lot. Is that like one of your highest ones?
No, I had one that was like 50, I think. I've done so many, I can't keep track.
That's a lot.
And the winner of the Yule Whoop 2 t-shirt goes to number 17.
You couldn't ask for a better number.
Right. Which is Fear the Effin' Beard.
Whoop, whoop.
Which is a member. That's crazy. That's like the
Yeah.
last 3 or 4 giveaways has been a member who has won it. So
Well,
Karma,
I think having your name in there more than once helps, too.
Yeah.
It increases your chances.
Karma definitely paid though. I actually know who Fear the Effin' Beard is. We met with him at the gathering, Super Gathering.
I remember him.
I believe I ran into him at Whoopstock. That's been a while.
I don't like to talk about Whoopstock, but yeah.
But
That's
he's
that's
the
on the
homie.
list of no talkie.
So yeah, I don't want to throw his name out there, but Fear the Effin' Beard, if you are watching, reach out to me, Instagram,
And
or wherever.
if you don't reach out,
Yes.
here's what could happen.
Yes, because we have our next giveaway to announce, and one of the things that I want to throw out there is the winner of the tampon juice giveaway never claimed the prize. So this is now up for grabs once again.
And you should mention that. How long has it been?
How long has it been? We did that giveaway winner announcement
Like a month ago?
back in August, easily.
Okay.
Early August, late July.
I don't want to step on your toes, but I have an idea.
What?
I think we should just like redraw from the names that was on there.
We could do that. What I was going to do, though, for this next giveaway...
Like the people who already entered, we should just redraw from that list.
That's a good idea. I thought about doing that, actually. Just redrawing a winner. But I was going to give this next giveaway choices. You can either have tampon juice, or you can have this t-shirt right here, which is a 3X. This was actually gifted to me by a ninja who ran into me at the Great Malenko 20th anniversary show in Indianapolis. He just like randomly goes, "What size shirt you wear?" And I said, "I can fit into a 3X, but I like 4X." And he hands me this shirt. He says, "Here you go, homie."
I'm surprised you're just gonna give it away.
Well, the thing is, we were trying to downsize. I have a lot of t-shirts that have like the clown faces like that. And I have an actual 20th anniversary Great Malenko tour shirt. So this has gotten snug on me. I kind of just want to give it a new home. You know what I mean?
You really haven't worn it though, have you? It was like brand new.
Right. I've worn it primarily as like a pajama
I
t-shirt.
guess I'm just surprised that you didn't like put it on eBay.
Well, that's the thing. It was gifted to me, so I
that's
want
true.
to gift it to someone else. So shout out to Bartlebots becoming a member just like that. Ja. I think he was an entry on this giveaway. The Yule Whoop 2. Yep, Bartlebots. I should have given him an extra entry for that. I should have. Sorry, man. I seen that way too late. But now that you remember, man, if you enter this giveaway for this t-shirt, the 20th anniversary Great Malenko t-shirt, you'll get double entry. So thank you for the support. Nobody man's like, who got the juice? I like Megs' idea. I think I'll just go back to the people who already entered
I think you
tampon
should.
juice.
Because it's not fair to them that they didn't claim it. So it's kind of like that person didn't really enter the giveaway.
Kinda, yeah.
So I think that they should get another chance. That should be the next giveaway.
Wait.
And then that would be like the one after.
Well, what I think about what I might do is just redraw for a winner
Yeah.
of who already entered that.
Yeah.
Which means if anybody watching right now did not enter that giveaway, you can go see the video. It should still be up. You can go enter. Because I'm just going to do... I think I like your idea. I'm going to go with that. I'm just going to redo it. So this giveaway being announced right here, right now, is going to be for the t-shirt. And it is size 3X. The tag's been ripped out.
Sorry.
I'm guessing that was your doing.
Sorry.
So.
I don't like to wear shirts with tag.
Is it raining? Or is that just the vent?
No.
It's just the vent? Okay.
Oh, hang on.
Right, so giveaway is out of the way.
No, not raining.
Giveaway winner out of the way. Thank you for that. We'll close out of these real quick.
Why are you so serious?
I don't know. I don't know. Why so serious? I shouldn't be so serious. We just we're back. We're finally back. We're doing this. I gotta get the chat pulled up for you. I think I closed out of your window. I did not close out of your window. Here we go. Make that big so Megs can see the chat. So there's a couple things that I jotted down on our topic board for this. Things that have been on my mind. Things that I wanted to make. Thought about making videos for. And flat out was just waiting for Juggalo Talk to return because, you know, we're going to be gone for, what's it been, like a month since the last time we did an episode? I figured we had to come with some topics.
I'm sorry, I'm making
So what I did is I just jotted them down, their ideas, their what I've been thinking about.
What we've been thinking about.
Yeah, because we've talked about a couple of these topics. So I think the very first one, we're just going to jump right into it because I didn't put any of these topic titles in the title. I didn't put any of the topics in the title. Normally I do. This is just simply the return. Because this is the return. Flat out. And I see on my notes I put to record the giveaway winner and announcing the next giveaway.
Oops.
I didn't hit record. So that means I'll be filming a video for the next giveaway, the t-shirt, which is all good. I tend to be more professional and more serious and on topic when I do videos versus live streams. So the very first topic that I have written down, something that's been on my mind, and I've been contemplating buying it.
No.
I have just because they put out the video, and I was like, you know, that's a good point, but it's just so steep. But I'm talking about Violent J's Walking Home series, the announcement, the infomercial, whatever you want to call it, that they put out. That the next several days, I guess you would call it, the next few releases, they're going to have a quarter of a piece to a game board. And then when you get to Saturday, it's going to have the rules, the pieces, and you'll have a board game out of Walking Home, out of the Walking Home series. And that to me was fucking fresh. Violent J had said that he always kind of he was trying to think of a way to outdo Wizard of the Hood, that is such a highly praised Juggalo album, or a highly Juggalo praised album. He wanted to outdo it, and I'm like, dude, that's fucking genius. That's like it's even with like bizarre kind of vibes to it. And when they announced that, I was like, you know, I have no use for the backpack, I have no use for the beanie, but I think it would be really cool to have them for someday when they're not available, when they become those collector pieces, you know? A lot of times you hear a lot of Juggalos talk about, like, their favorite piece of merchandise from back in the day. And if you think about it right now, this backpack, that hat, these game pieces, 10, 20 years from now, when they're out of print, they're going to be a rare collectible item that people are going to be like, man, I wish I would have done that.
They may be a rare or collectible item.
I think they would be. And the reason I say that is because there's a lot of stuff that is out of print that's highly sought after. Quest for Shangri-La being a big one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
And I had an idea.
That's not what you accepted.
I had an idea because it's what it is there's the 7-inch vinyls. So the front has the cover of the single, and then the back has the quarter piece of the board game.
Oh, so you have to turn them all over.
Yeah, then you put them all together. I am congested. It's like all in this left side, and I'm leaning out of frame.
Did you see this comment?
No. Are you a couple? We are married.
Yeah, I locked that shit down.
I promise I will start looking at the chat. I'm just like, so it's been such a long time since we sat down and did this. It's been a while since I've done videos.
You just feel like scatterbrain?
I think so. That's what it is. It's like that excited. We're back, and this is things that's been on my mind. You know what I mean? So I'm just I'm like
ready for bed in 30 minutes. So
damn.
We've been doing yard work. I'm like exhausted. We did something crazy yesterday. I faced one of my biggest fears.
Oh yeah, Megs is. You've been on an airplane, but it's been a long time.
Well, I've been on a commercial airplane when I was younger a few times. That is a whole different ball game. There are seat belts, regulations. There's like 4 to 6 engines. If one fails, you'll be okay. Like, one of my biggest fears is like riding in a single engine plane. You know how many times, like, do you remember when I was driving downtown and my belt broke on my engine and I just pulled over?
Yep.
You can't do that in an airplane.
That's true.
When you're in a single engine and shit goes wrong, you're like, yeah. That's what happens. Just like that. Sound effects and everything. And so we went to an airport where my grandfather has like a memorial plaque thing. I don't even know what we call that.
Yeah, that's what. Well,
Memorial.
I would say so. Yeah, he said your dad was saying that every time they built a new building out there at the airport, they would put that plaque up.
Yeah. So
if that makes sense. So
he was like the vice president out there. So, anyways, we went out there and we flew. Oh, I can't reach. I got pictures.
Oh man, I don't know how well they'll be able to see those.
Well, I should post them on Instagram.
There you go. There you go. Go
well,
follow Migs
we
on Instagram.
flew, and I was like crazy. Let me tell you how crazy it was. Like, I was fine. I've always wanted to be a pilot when I was a little kid. So we're going up, right? We're going up, and I'm just kind of have this like, oh shit moment. Like, you're just taking everything in. It's so surreal. You look down, and there's no hills or anything. Like, everything's the same level, so everything looks so fake, like a little fake town,
like a train set,
like those little little train sets with little fake trees and little fake cars, and it just looks so fake because there's no depth. It's all, you know. But then when he was turning, and we went on our side, and then it's like, yeah. I started to get car sick really bad because the whole time you're like going like this because it's not very stable, you know. A gust of wind comes by and the whole plane just like you're moving every which way, and that made me motion sickness. Yeah. But then when he would turn real fast or go on the side or try to, upside down, like, I could feel like my organs hurt. Like, it just hurt. And then I kept feeling like when he would go up real fast and then down, I could feel myself like, oh shit, I'm gonna pass out. And I kept telling myself, like, you better not fucking pass out, you wimp. You better fucking breathe through this shit. And like, I literally, like, the whole time was like, you got this. And then when he would, like,
idea, because I was in the back.
Yeah. So when he would level back out, okay, I'm good. I got this. I can do this. And then he would do it again, and then I literally felt like I was gonna pass out. And we went for like 30 minutes. And it was like at like towards the end there where I was gonna ask him like, hey, like, I'm sorry, we gotta go back. Because like, I like couldn't physically take it. Like, I don't know how to even describe it, like that zero gravity. You know, when you see the pilots have to test if they can like stay awake or whatever, and like their bodies like go limp. I just felt so sick to my stomach. But it's a different feeling. It's like your blood in your body is like moving weird. It was awful.
Yeah, I hate when I go limp.
Yeah.
Yeah. It sucks.
Yeah.
Kills the mood.
Yeah, me too.
Every time.
I hate it too. I try smacking it, it doesn't do anything. So I literally was just getting ready to ask him, like, man, we gotta go back. 'Cause I just couldn't do it. And I felt like I was pushing through that because I didn't want to be unappreciative for him taking us up there. But I just physically had reached my own limits. And he was trying to turn, so I was waiting for him to get done turning. And then I could see the landing strip, and I was like, oh God, please tell me really empty. And he was like headed for it, so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna say nothing, and if he passes it, then I'm gonna say something. But we landed, and the motion sickness actually lasted for 6 hours.
Yeah, she can't, like, every time we were like doing something the rest of the day, she was like, I feel sick.
I would just get like dizzy and like, like just weird feeling.
I want to see if I get this to focus, because it's like, it's focused on you, but I look blurry.
Well, that's what matters. So after the 6 hours, I slowly started to feel better. And I had like a stomach ache, but I felt a lot better after that.
Yeah.
But it was so crazy, you guys. Like, we went over our house, where we work at. Like, it was just crazy. Mad crazy. Once in a lifetime experience. And I'm so glad I did it. But I would never do it again. Like, never.
You say that now. Next year I'm going to get you on the
Well, yeah,
helicopter.
next year we want to go in a Huey. Is it Huey?
Huey.
Huey. Like a
Huey.
helicopter?
Yeah. Like
So
the ones
this-
they had at Vietnam.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's our goal for next year. And I'm really curious to see how it's going to feel different, you know?
Yeah. So,
Oh, yeah, we didn't have parachutes either. I should specify that. We had one little strap.
little seatbelt. It was a single engine plane.
He was like, get it as tight as possible. And I'm like,
Yeah.
And I kept asking, are you sure this can hold all of us? Both of our weights? He was like, yeah, you'll be fine.
So jumping back in to the topic at hand, Anthony Purcell says, like you got no head for a hat or shoulders for a backpack. So one of the things that I found useful for the backpack, because I don't have use for backpack, I really don't. And the hat, I've got a lot of hats. I got so many that a lot of times I don't wear ones that I have gotten, if that makes sense. Like I have hats I haven't even worn yet. But I think the use that I would use the backpack for is to put those vinyls in that backpack. That's where I would keep them, and that backpack would probably just sit up in the case here. And then anytime we feel like playing that game, we just take the backpack out, pull everything out of it.
You're just justifying it is what you're doing.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, someone said something about some single engines can have 6 seats.
Yeah, that they were the first time they were on a plane was single.
Ours had
6 seat
3.
single.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I felt like the 3 of us was too much weight. I think I would be even more nervous if there were 6 people. I would be even like more.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's good. That was a big moment for you, huh?
It was a big moment. I was so proud of myself. I was so proud. I've been so scared to death of doing that for so long.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, Megs and DC are back." Oh yeah, what'd they talk about? Flying in an airplane.
It was a life experience. I felt so high after we got off the plane, and I just wanted to grab the ground. I was so excited to be back on the ground.
Yeah.
I don't think you guys, but see, I love aircraft. Like, I've always, like, when I was a kid, I wanted to go into, like, the Air Force and, like...
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah, I just don't... I don't listen to authority very well, so I just don't think that would be good for me.
There was another comment that I had seen that I wanted to address as well.
And then Nobody Man asked about my giveaway on my channel.
Yeah, Nobody Man. What about Meg's
So-
channel giveaway?
We have narrowed it down between 3 to 5 winners. We're trying to narrow it down a little bit more, but I think we know pretty much who the 3 are. The issue is, out of those 3 people, only one of them have actually commented which one they wanted to win. Because it was 3 gifts that you can win. You can pick from, like, package A, package B, package C, right? Only one person out of those 3 actually put, I want package whatever. And here's my username suggestion. The other 2 people suggested it on here, on Juggalo Talks, but never actually went and commented on my channel. On the video. So I'm kind of torn because I really like their suggestions and I want to include that, but I can't pick 3 winners that all want the same package. So I need to know what they want so that I can officially announce the winner.
But isn't the idea to get just one name? Not 3 names?
Well, I was going to have them vote on it.
Gotcha. So you're trying to pick 3. And then,
Yeah, because I want it to be like, yes, it's my channel and it's got to be something that I like. But I want, like, them to be involved too and get to pick what they like.
Gotcha.
But I can't really do that if people don't put what one they want to win. And the
That's a
only
good point.
thing I know to do is just pick the winner, and then they don't win anything. And then that one person who did actually comment that, just give them what they won. I don't know if that's... I don't want to upset anybody by, like, saying, hey, this is a winner, but you don't get anything. But these 2 guys who actually commented correctly, they're going to win something.
Yeah.
I don't want to upset anybody.
Well, what you do is I guess because they didn't comment what package they would want to win, if you pick them, then I would say that, if they missed out on the package they would have wanted, it's because they didn't comment. At that point, you kind of go like this, like, hey, I handled this the best I could. Like, say second place, you pick, and they didn't say what they wanted, but then they finally go, oh, I want a package A. But first place already picked package A. You'd be like,
Gotcha.
well, you missed out because you didn't tell me what you wanted.
Out of the 3 people, you're saying I should announce the 3 winners and say this person's getting this package because they actually commented it.
Yeah.
And then how the other 2 people just shoot me a message or something, like which one you would rather have and your address.
Yeah. Or just to keep it flat out simple, I would just, whichever one you like the most.
They didn't say which one they wanted.
That's fine. You say that they're the winner. You make a video saying that the name they came up with is your favorite. Then when you make that video announcing that winner, they need to comment what they want. And then you can go down that line. And then second place will be this one. What package would you like? And then third place, you are third place.
Gotcha. That's a good idea.
You get the third place package. You know what I mean? So jumping back into these topics real quick.
But yeah, so it's still going on. It's still active. We're just like giving people more of a chance to comment. We have a lot of good suggestions and really torn between a few.
Yeah.
But I think we know what we're gonna go with.
As you can tell, we struggle with
we're just really
getting our giveaways announced and all that shit. But the homie KJ Riddle brought up something I forgot to write down. Yeah, and it was actually it was Don Chaos that brought it up, not KJ Riddle, but KJ Riddle was the one I spotted first. But Don Chaos says, I hope there's a Hollow Wicked. I'm honestly starting to think there's not going to be one. And I toyed around, depending on the lineup. I've never been to Fright Fest. Depending on who all they were going to have perform at Fright Fest, I was considering possibly doing that. But I don't like any of the acts. I mean, Drive By would be the only thing I would go see at Fright Fest, so that's not even appealing enough for me to drive up to.
Yeah, a lot of questions in the.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to get back
to this
topic one a little bit. So, yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to address was. So, can y'all answer this for me? Psychopathic merch is the official merch store. So, what is Psychopathic Vault? Why is there 2 stores? I miss Hatch Gear. So, Psychopathic merch they came out with back in 2017, I think it was, and that they made that deal with Merch Now. So that I'm assuming they're still under contract with them, and that's why Psychopathic merch still exists. But for the longest time, Psychopathic Vault was their eBay page. That's where they would like auction off the really rare shit. And I'm guessing somewhere down the line, somebody was like, why don't we just launch a website that has the auctions there? So they basically cut eBay out and then launched Psychopathic Vault as a website where they still do the auctions and all that shit for what's supposed to be rare merch. That's kind of where that came from. So that's why you're seeing merchandise on both. Psychopathic Vault is supposed to be more of the rare stuff, like tour leftovers, because that's what used to be on their eBay page. Anytime they went out on tour, like a good for instance would be this t-shirt. Like if they had extra t-shirts, instead of posting them on their website, they would just go onto their eBay page and sell them in an auction. So that's kind of where Psychopathic Vault came from. So, I hope that answered your questions. But yeah, Psychopathic merch still exists because I'm guessing they're under contract still, or they're using that as like their official web store. So, yeah. Let's jump into some of this. Jimmy Juggalo, DCFAYGOGUY, I have a video you should review about this college professor talking about juggalos. Can you email it? Email me the link. DCFAYGOGUY@gmail.com.
Sorry. We have been toying around with the idea of doing like reaction videos.
Yeah. Like I've been doing Juggalo reacts. And we can make it Juggalos react. Which, speaking of react, somebody had mentioned Knox Hill in here. I don't see where it was now.
They were also asking about like Hollow Wicked and stuff, like if we thought it was still happening.
I'm starting to doubt it because nothing has been announced yet, and surely they would have tickets going on sale. It's almost October.
But, hear me out. We said the same shit about the Gathering. We're like, they must not be having one.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
April, we're like, they must not be having one. They always announce it by now.
That's very true.
I want to smooch you right there. Can I?
Join the Discord. Thank you, Lorgasm. There is a Discord now. Link is in the description.
Yeah, instead of emailing you should do that instead.
Yeah. Forget what I said about emailing me. Go join the Discord. It is not very active, but it's another avenue of how to get in contact with me. Like Twitter, like Instagram, like Facebook. So, Discord, that would actually probably be the best way.
Can I say something about that?
What, Discord?
Yeah, I'm like, I don't mean any disrespect, but like getting messages on our personal Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
Can I say something about that?
If you want to, go for it.
Okay, I don't want it to come off like rudely. It's just, I kind of wanted to emphasize like that Discord platform. Like we're on a lot of social platforms, and I've personally been hit up a lot about my personal Facebook, and that's for my friends and family. Like that's like I don't even have my coworkers on there. I guess just like asking people to kind of respect our privacy, because I've gotten friend requests, and then if I deny them, then people message me like, why won't you add me? Why don't you accept my friend request? And it's like, it's not that I'm trying to be mean, but that's very personal. Like, this is, personal stuff that we share on our Facebook, and I don't even have coworkers on there.
Yeah.
It's just for like family and friends, and I just want to like let people know that like if you did send me one and I didn't accept it or something, like not to take it personally, but I'm on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we have emails, we have Discord, like those are the platforms that we've chosen to share our personal lives with.
Yeah.
And maybe just kind of like just respect the privacy a little bit, and don't be offended if we don't reply back to you. I know that you've gotten some Facebook messages too.
More so friend requests, but a lot of times I just leave them sitting.
Yeah, I just want people to think that like we're being rude. It's not that. It's just like if you want to hit me up, like YouTube, you can comment. I'm gonna reply back. If it's a more private matter, you can always message me on Instagram. You can email me.
Yeah, and then I've got Twitter on top of that.
Twitter. We have Discord. So just maybe like kind of keep that in mind, and that we're not trying to be rude. We just want some space, like personal space for ourselves, because we share pretty intimate stuff on there. So I just wanted to say that. But Discord's a really good way to get a hold of us. But I know that not everybody has access to Discord, so you can always email or even just comment on a video.
Yep. So
we always read our comments, always.
I seen right here that Jesse Cronin said, I think Ouija Mac had a teaser for it to still be happening this year. He left Halloween left as question mark for his tour dates. I didn't catch that. I've been seeing the flyers for his tour he's on right now. So maybe there is going to be a Halloween. I don't really know.
I really hope so, because I have my costume picked out, and I am pumped. Because that was one of our things. Like, we didn't go to the Gathering this year, and I kind of been holding on to, well, it's okay, we're going to go to Hallowicked.
Yeah.
So if we don't get Hallowicked, I'm going to be really bummed out. I mean, I'll get over it, but I'll be bummed.
Okay, there it is. Jimmy Juggalo said, yeah, I was saying you should check out Knox Hill, One World Cypher. So the thing about Knox Hill, I've been watching a lot of his reaction videos. And I'm almost in a way boycotting him because I've been commenting on his videos because he does so many Eminem reactions. He's done like a handful of songs that feature Tech 9, but I don't think he's actually done like a full-on Tech 9 reaction. He did the one that had Speedo because obviously it had Eminem in it, but I've been like, I think I made a comment one time, if you start doing more Tech 9 reactions, I'll subscribe. And I thought about commenting, if you start doing more Tech 9 reactions, I'll even buy your fucking album and check it out. But I didn't end up doing that because I didn't want to. I didn't want to be held to that promise. But just a little bit of reactions I've watched from him. He's good at catching shit that, like, for the first time ever listening to a song, he's good at. He's got a great ear. But, you know, I've been kind of shit talking him. Like, what? Is Tech 9 too tough for you? Is it too hard to react to a Tech 9 song? But yeah, I've been open to checking out Knox Hill, that's for sure. But yeah, I want to address what John 2 Dope said. What do you think about the United States of Insanity trailer? The documentary about the...
I'm excited. I want to see it already.
7 years.
I don't want to wait anymore.
7 years they've been working on that documentary. Can you believe that shit?
7 years?
Like, they were at Gathering 17 filming some shit.
That's true.
Which is crazy.
Yeah, I remember that. Because we were like, oh, do you remember when we went to American Psycho Tour?
Yeah.
And they had camera crews?
Yeah.
And they came up and they filmed us. And they said it was for a documentary. And we never heard anything about it.
The documentary came out. We weren't in it, though.
I know.
Yeah.
But do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And that was even more than 7 years ago.
Yeah. That documentary did come out, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
I
don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired.
That documentary is actually the reason why when Twisted left Psychopathic, I didn't think there was really any bad blood because...
the way that they, like, left it off in there was...
Well, and on that tour, they went and they got those donuts that were ICP. And I'm like, that is fucking friendship right there. That was fucking friendship. So, like, I definitely, that was for me, like, everything going on between them definitely had to be business-wise, not so much personal. But, you know, let's not dive down that rabbit hole. So 10/26 is when they're filming, or when the film is showing in Lansing. They're showing in Indianapolis, but I don't think it's worth driving all the way to Indianapolis to see it. When I'm like 99.9% positive I'll end up buying the documentary when it comes out.
Yeah, then we can watch it with, like, captions and stuff and just
Yeah.
pause it and really enjoy it.
But yeah, I think that documentary is going to be really awesome to see. And I think it would be cool to see it air on TV. Not just go to theaters. I'd like to see it on TV. And I know they talked about putting out like a Netflix series. ICP did. Violent J. Talked about wanting to do like a Netflix series, documentary series.
Yeah, but you don't know how much that's going to cost.
Right. Well, see, technically it would be Netflix that would pay for it.
If they'll pay for it.
If they pay for it.
If they won't.
I think that would actually be a great documentary for them to get their hands on, is the United States of Insanity. To see that on Netflix would be really fucking cool.
I don't know.
Let's see. I'm buying 4 gathering tickets for next year. 2 because I'm taking my girl with me. 1 to have to give to a friend, and 1 to give away. So if you and Megs want to go next year, just hit me up. If y'all can't make it, I'll be more than happy to help y'all out. The only reason we didn't make it this year was because of the car pass situation. If they would have had car passes, we would have been there. So I know a lot of people were kind of like, you don't really need one, you can carry your stuff. But for us, the amount of stuff that I like to take to be comfortable there, I wanted a car pass. The gathering would have been, how do I want to say this? I wouldn't have enjoyed the gathering as much if I went without a car pass. So.
But thank you for the offer.
Yes, absolutely.
That was really sweet of you.
Craig is waiting on the Hatchet Man charm that he got off eBay to show up hopefully soon. How long ago did you order it? And was it from a Juggalo or was it from Psychopathic? Is it going on? Don Chaos says he thinks it's going on Netflix. I don't think it is. I don't know. My understanding is it's just the documentary they've been working on for 7 years, and it's going to be in movie theaters. I think pretty much in like at least one major city in every state.
If I'm just being honest from like a business point of view, I don't think that Netflix would purchase it to play on there, because from their point of view, and this would be my point of view if I was like worked at Netflix, who's gonna watch that documentary?
Yeah.
Who's going to subscribe to Netflix just to watch it? Juggalos, right?
Yeah.
Juggalos are gonna buy it on DVD.
Right.
They're not gonna like get a, we call it, subscription to Netflix just for that. They're gonna go buy it on DVD. So yeah. I don't think that would even, I don't think they would do that.
I would think though, kind of like they did way back in the day on MTV, where they bought the airtime on MTV. That would be something that I think would be not a bad idea, is paying an X amount for Netflix to have it on their streaming service for like maybe a month or so.
Yeah, to like help promote it and get it out there. I agree with that, but I just don't think that Netflix will purchase it because I just don't think that they'll see it as beneficial.
Yeah. See, and I've seen car passes as well on the Facebook Marketplace for $200.
But then how do you know they're real?
They had pictures of them. They just had the.
But how do you know they're gonna send you a real one?
True.
That's what I'm saying. How do you know you're gonna get a real one?
Oh, and I'm sure at the actual gathering there was fucking scalpers like, "Hey, I got a car pass, $300."
Maybe.
And it's like, nah, man, they're only supposed to be 100. Just because you fucking bought them up. I hate that shit. I hate that scalpers exist in the Juggalo world. You know, when it's all supposed to be a Juggalo family, whoop whoop, we take care of each other. But you have scalpers out there.
Yeah, it's annoying. Always trying to take advantage of somebody.
Yep. I feel like there was other questions I wanted to address. I feel like that what I just did that was really loud too. I'm not wearing my headphones today.
Well, when you clap when you talk, it's really loud too.
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
Headphone users.
You get so excited. I didn't want to say anything. You're so cute when you get like that.
So wait, what's that comment say? I'm not alone in wanting Twisted not to do anything with Psy. I mean, they stole enough to attempt to try and be Psy. So I've been making a lot of videos here lately, and I've been talking a lot about like wanting to drop the feud, drop the beef, and all that shit. When I say that, I don't primarily mean, I'm not trying to say that I want ICP and Twisted to work shit out and start doing shit together again. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say I want them to not be so, oh, you're with Twisted, or oh, you've done shit with M&E, then fuck you.
When you say they, who are you talking about?
Like, a big, for instance, would be Buckshot. The fact that he's working with Twisted, he's working with M&E, he's, you know, the last Underground Avengers album came out through M&E. So for them to not, if they're not going to book him to shows or allow him to collab with, like, affiliated artists like Big Hoodoo, Ouija Mac, or even themselves, because of their work, because of the work that Buckshot has done with Twisted and M&E, that to me is kind of like where I'm like, that's not cool. Like,
well, yeah, but we don't really know if that's what, like...
If they... I understand them not wanting to work with Twisted. I understand them not wanting to book M&E artists, especially if they're going to be like, well, it's going to cost you this much. Then yeah, I agree. Don't book them. But to do that to artists who affiliate with them or work with them is kind of like... And I think it was my brother, he had mentioned that in his eyes, those artists are guilty by association. And I was like, see, I don't see it that way.
Yeah,
I don't see it that way.
I agree with that either.
So, the feud that I want to stop, the beef that I want to stop, is them to let go of that vengeful hatred towards anyone who works with Twisted or M&E. You know what I mean? I would like to see features with Boondock still and Blaze Your Dead Homie. But I understand they have beef with Twisted. I'm not saying I want them to work shit out and be friends again. I'm just saying
You're just wanting like a less toxic environment.
Yeah, especially between the camps like that. I think it would be really cool to see Boondocks on a ICP tour. If, you know, it's not an outrageous amount that's being asked to have them on. You know what I mean? I don't
think it's just them, though. Like, I'm not going to say names. I don't want to call them out. But we have a personal friend who went to Twisted's thing instead of the Gathering.
Mm-hmm. Astronomicon, yeah.
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 So, they got some hate or some shade. People were saying, like, oh, you're not a Juggalo if you go to Twisted's, but not the Gathering. When you don't know their reason for not going to the Gathering. A lot of people bought tickets for the Twisted thing before the Gathering was even announced. And that is an incredibly tight position to be put in. When you already took the vacation time, bought the ticket, and made plans to go to this event, and then, oh, hey, we're having a Gathering last minute. And you already got money invested into this. Like, it's a tough position to be in.
Yeah.
And I don't like the toxic environment of people saying, like, oh, you're not a real juggler if you go to that, not the gathering. Or if you choose that. What was it they were saying?
Jeff. Yeah, you're a Jeff if you're going national. Yeah.
So someone, like, made a rhyme. Like, they were rhyming it or something with something. But it really bothered me because I feel like we shouldn't be hating on each other. Like, if someone chose to do that, let them go do it.
Yeah.
Man, let them, they're going to go have a blast either way. Let them just, you know?
Yeah. Bartleboss says, could you imagine a Boondocks and Hoodoo track? That would be so interesting. Yeah, we only ever got to see one. So I definitely would love to see more.
Yeah.
But, yeah. What up, Tabitha? It sucks because I would want to see Ice Nine Kills at the gathering. They do horror rock, but they have music with twists, so I doubt they would ever that would ever happen now. Yeah, Donkey, they did work together. Just on one track, though. That was all we ever got from those two.
Yeah, but I think, like, a whole album, that would be really cool.
See, and that's kind of one of my things that I was saying was when the whole beef fucking first popped off, I was super excited for Juggalo Day. Because it was going to be Psychopathic and M&E working together, finally. M&E became a thing back in 2014, and they really didn't do a lot together. Like, they had Boondocks go on tour with Blaze and Twisted, and then, you know, he ended up leaving Psychopathic, so I think that kind of made them kind of iffy about doing shit with them. And then they had this event planned to do massively together, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. I would have loved to have seen more between the two camps, but we never got to see that.
We didn't touch on when you were talking about Jay's board game.
Oh.
About DCGCon.
Yeah, so
we are playing, what is it called? Like Devil's Advocate?
You definitely are, for sure.
Why are you first?
I'd say you're Devil's Advocate on this.
But why not you be the Devil's Advocate?
Because I feel like this board game that's supposed to be coming out is, think about it right now. So Walking Home Monday came out at the Gathering, which has been over a month now. Whenever Walking Home Tuesday comes out, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's going to take until Saturday for them to finally get the board game and the pieces and everything. What if Walking Home Sunday, or the final Walking Home release, because there's supposed to be a final release that has all the songs on it, what if that one is released at the return of DCGCon?
Like, you have to go to get that?
Yeah. Because it'd be a brand new board game, and it would be at the return of the Dark Carnival Games Convention. How fucking dope would that be?
I didn't say it wouldn't be dope. I don't think that's realistic.
You don't think it's gonna happen?
My view on Jay's gaming game that came out, or just coming out, I should say,
Or will come out, maybe,
is solidified my fear, and there will be no more game convention.
But
there will be no DCGCon. Not this year, and probably not next year.
Can you give your reason why you feel like that?
Because I feel it was a fear, right?
Right.
I went to the first DCGCon, loved it, had a blast. Like, to me, it was just as good as the Gathering. I would go every year if I could. So,
unpopular opinion, I feel like DCGCon was better than the Gathering.
Not unpopular opinion. I would agree.
I think a lot of people would disagree with us, though.
So, I guess it's not like a conspiracy theory. It's more of like a fear that when that game came out, or when Jay announced it, it kind of made me kind of take a step back, like, oh shit, it's definitely not going to happen now. Because I feel like, marketing-wise, business-wise, if you were planning to have a DCGCon this year, or even next year, you would just wait to announce the game then, right? They pushed CDs back a year. Okay. You can't push a game back 6 months.
That's what I mean, though.
But what I'm saying is, business-wise, like marketing-wise, if they have even talked or discussed about having a game convention this year or next year, in my opinion, you would just wait. Because that would be the perfect thing to lead up to the game convention. Where you would do like every day until the game convention.
That's my point.
Or you would do...
That's my point, though. What you're saying. The only single that's been released is Monday. It's supposed to be Walking Home Monday, Walking Home Tuesday, Walking Home Wednesday, Walking Home Thursday, Walking Home Friday, and Walking Home Saturday.
And how far apart are these CDs?
So far, all we've gotten is Monday at the Gathering.
Okay.
That's been a month.
My point is that they would come out every day until DCGCon.
That's
not one at the Gathering, and then one at Hollow Wicked, and then one at Big Ballas, and then one here, and then one there. My point is that if I was building a game and I was associated with the game convention, I would save it for that.
Maybe that's what they're doing. The final piece comes out.
You just said they already released one.
No, they haven't.
You just said we just got Monday.
They got Monday, but not a board game piece.
Okay, so what I'm saying, love, is every day before the game convention, like a week before, or you would condense it, like if the game convention's like a 4-day thing, I would do like one each day of the convention, because the whole point would be to get more ticket sales, get more people to come to the game convention. So if I had this really exclusive thing, you could only get the 4 days of the game convention, I would save it for that to sell more tickets, because people would come just for that. That's my point.
They could potentially do that though with the final.
Oh my God, you are not listening.
You're not. I don't think we're understanding. We're not.
I don't think you got your listening ears on.
I do.
Mr.
We're just on two different pages. So you're saying they should turn the DCGCon into a week event, and then each day one of those days comes out.
No, I didn't say any of that.
You said to have each day come out leading up to the...
said I think they should turn DCGCon into a weekly thing. I never said that. I said if I was making a board game and I was affiliated with a board game convention, I would sculpt it to match that. So if I had an idea to make something multiple days and the game convention is only 3 days, I would modify it to match the 3 days or the 4 days. So like I had the week idea, right? Monday through Friday. You're talking about he really just did Monday. You're going to be doing Tuesday. I might modify it and do just Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and not do a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday thing.
So jumping.
That's what I'm saying is, if a game convention isn't in my sight, right? Like if I'm Jay, okay, and maybe we've had conversations about the game convention and it's just not going to happen, or they thought maybe it wasn't a good idea, or not right now, or maybe we're not even going to do game conventions until after the farewell tour. Maybe that was a discussion. Then I wouldn't want to wait 3 years for that. I would just go ahead and do it now and make it its own thing, right? So that's what I'm saying is, my point of view is that by him doing this, it kind of tells me, in my opinion, that the game convention isn't anytime soon. Not this year, not next year, maybe not ever. Maybe what happened out in Colorado was just, it was a lot, and they don't want to deal with that again. Maybe it's just the fact that they want to get away from it, or maybe, Jump Steady's just not feeling it anymore. I don't know the reason. I'm just saying, like, to me, it doesn't make sense for him to release something like this if they were going to have a game convention. You would just wait for that.
Yeah.
Or you would do the first one at the game convention, right? You would do Monday at the game convention. And then you would release the rest later. So if you wanted the first one, you had to go to the game. They've done stuff like that before. They want, ticket sales.
So my thing is why I think it will lead up to the return.
Or is it wishful thinking?
Well, here's my thing. They announced the first single. They announced the first day, Monday, right? And it came with a comic, the single, the backpack, the hat. They came out with the infomercial announcing that Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday would have a 7-inch vinyl, and the back of it would have a quarter piece of a board game. My thing is where did they get the idea for that? Was Jumpsteady and them talking about how do we get the DCGCon back? Because Jumpsteady has actually said in some of their live streams that they're still planning to do a DCGCon. They're just trying to, you know what I mean? planet, essentially.
Let me
So
ask
Jumpsteady is still wanting to do one.
Let me
My
ask you
thing
this,
is, if they were sitting down kind of talking about it, ironing it out, what if Jumpsteady, or what if Violent J got the idea right then and there? Why don't we, like, include game pieces with this release? Because they were probably trying to think of things to come out with for each of the days, right?
I would say that could be a good possibility.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I'm going to argue the other side just for the sake of the discussion.
Yeah.
But kind of keep this in mind because you said that, like, it was dead or whatever. Have you gotten any expansion packs since they came out? No, hang on. Gathering. Halloween before that. The Prom Night Massacre Tour. Did we get any exclusive cards at those shows?
No.
Any expansion packs?
I honestly...
Any even talk about it?
I feel like maybe Into the Ecocide wasn't as well received as they were hoping, is what I think.
So that's my thing. If this is an active thing that they're wanting to get people hyped back up for, wouldn't you come out with look, man, we had COVID. Okay? And then they were going to do this Phoenix rising from the ashes gathering, and there's no card release for this game?
Yeah.
You know
that's
what
I
they
mean.
have,
I
like,
think Into the Ecocide didn't do as well as they were thinking.
A card idea for the live streams.
No, I agree.
It could be Jay and Shaggy, like, in a little live stream setup. They could do one for COVID. They could do one for the prom night reunion. They could do one for the gathering.
I agree. We talked about this before, that I feel like every new album that comes out, every new Joker card, one of the pre-order packages should have the card of that Joker card as a new Epic card to add to your game, as well as possibly, depending on the album, if you have an album like, let's just say Night of Red Rum off of Fearless Fred Fury, that could be a flavor card, or you know what I mean? It could be one of the cards in the deck, the basic deck.
Have you seen that?
No.
And how long?
Right. But that's, like I said, that's because I feel like maybe Into the Ecocide wasn't as well received as they were hoping. That to me doesn't mean they're just completely scrapping the DCGCon.
Well, if
that
you were
that
thinking
to me
about,
just means they're going to kind of move away from Into the Ecocide.
If you're thinking about bringing it back, would it not be a good idea to release something like that so that you can get a ballpark idea of how many people purchase it, so you know how many ticket sales to anticipate for the DCGCon?
That's my point, though.
They haven't done anything.
But my point is, we're getting pieces to a board game. We're not getting the board game. We're getting pieces to it. The final one has the final piece you need. And what if that...
Whatever.
And they release it at... Because think about this. Walking Home...
That was all you talk about.
Walking Home Monday came out at the gathering of the Juggalos. So if Walking Home Tuesday comes out Hallowicked, Walking Home Wednesday comes out at Big Ballas,
what?
Walking Home Thursday comes out at Juggalo Day.
Okay.
Walking Home Friday, they throw in there on one of their live stream months because they talked about still doing the live streams and having a monthly show. So then Saturday could fall somewhere in a range.
Can we talk about them charging people
of either
on
coming...
accident?
Well, maybe, yeah. Walking Home Saturday could either fall on the gathering, or if, depending on how they release this, because they haven't really stated how frequently they're going to release these days, the final piece, when you finally have the board, and now you have your player pieces, the rules and everything of how to play this game, that could come out at the DCGCon.
If you say so.
This is the perfect way to bring the convention back with this brand new game that we've been waiting months to get the pieces to.
You know what we also been waiting for?
Huh.
Yum Yum.
That's true.
And I have a bone to pick, okay? And it might make me sound a little entitled, but listen. I'm very upset about the Gathering medallion, and I didn't even go to the Gathering, and I'm upset about it. The whole thing was like Phoenix, right? Rise from the ashes. And then the medallions are Yum Yum. But then they did a Bazaar show.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Yeah. I feel like...
I would have liked one theme. I know that that's just like... not a big deal. I'm just bitching for fact of bitching, but
nitpicking just a
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I don't even go to the gathering, but when I was following on Instagram and stuff and other people, and I seen the medallion, I was like, what? Which tells me, what if they already had those pre-ordered? They were planning on releasing Yum Yum at the gathering. It was too late to change the medallions.
That's a great point.
So they went with that other idea.
Which, and Don Chaos just brought up a good point. Y'all think Yum Yum Bedlam is going up for pre-order? I mean, it's almost October, and they said it'll be out at HalloWicked, so...
I'll say this.
If they don't have pre-orders up, October 1st, at the latest October 17th, if they don't have pre-orders up, Yum Yum's getting pushed again.
What
I'm calling
a
it right now.
Didn't I call that in one of our live streams?
I think so.
Yeah. So I'll say this, DC. I hope that you're right. I hope that this whole game board thing that Jay is doing will lead up to the last one being released at the game convention.
Yeah.
That would be super dope. And I think that'd be very cool. And I hope you're right. But I just think that it probably won't happen, and I just don't want to get my hopes up.
Yeah.
Because it was such an amazing... And I vlogged the whole time we were there, and the concerts on my channel, and I still go back and watch that, and I'm just like, man, I wish I could go back.
There's a big part of me that wish we would have went to the second one, even though it turned out the way it did. People, I hear stories about how people still had an absolute great time.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
I'm with Tabitha. I feel like a lot of times Jay just goes all out with an idea without planning it all the way through. And he's actually stated before that he's guilty of just announcing things because he gets so excited. And I understand that because there's a lot of times I get excited. You see how excited I am about this whole idea of the Walking Home series, this new board game, and the possibility of seeing the return of DCGCon. All of this is just great thoughts, great ideas, but doesn't mean nothing. Again? $117. It's really steep, and like everybody I've seen goes, that's too much. I ain't doing it.
So you think that they'll all be like 100 then?
I have no idea. See, when he originally announced the idea for this, he had said something about charging like $100 for this. At the time, he didn't say anything about it having stuff with it. He was just basically saying that the song was going to be that much. So and even then, people were like, it's too much.
Are you still really conflicted about buying it?
I've eased up on it a lot more because of the rarity it'll eventually have.
What do you mean?
Eventually, at some point, it will be rare. It'll become...
You've eased up on wanting to buy it because it will be rare?
Because in time, it will become more of a valuable... And 5 years down the road, I don't want to be like, I wish I would have got that. You know what I mean? Because
so
remember...
you've eased up on getting it.
No, I've eased up on... I've opened up. Whatever.
I'm confused.
I can't speak English.
So
I've opened up to the idea, yes.
So you're more interested in getting it now?
Yes.
Okay, so there you haven't eased up on the idea.
I've opened up to it, yes.
Is it still for sale?
Yes.
For how long, you think?
I have no idea. Because a lot of people were kind of like, on that price. So I'm sure that they're...
Can we go look at it?
Sure. Let's pull this motherfucker up. Let's minimize that.
You should put it on the screen for everyone to see.
I will. Psychopathic.com. Yeah, it's right there. Very first one. 117 bones. Comes with a hat, comes with a backpack, comes with a CD single, and a comic, which the comic, think of it like a music video. It literally it acts out the song. I haven't even listened to the song yet. I'm not real big on listening to singles. I don't know why. Oh, that's cool. You can zoom it. Oh. But you know what I mean? Like the violent raps that came with Wizard of the Hood. Like I went out to find that collector's tin because it was a rare item. And it was so fucking dope. You know what I mean? Like I love this little collector's tin. And I think that's kind of the whole idea is to do something like this again. the violent joints. Is that what I said? But you're supposed to be able to keep your stash in this. That to me is just really fucking cool. What are we doing? What are we looking for? I have no idea what we're doing. We're going on a trip in our favorite asset trip. Zooming through the sky.
I was trying to see if I can get like a real picture of. Do you know what I'm saying?
A real picture of what?
So I could see the quality of the backpack and stuff.
Oh. Scotty D had posted it. So that's the comic I was telling you about, how it acts it out. This guy took and made it into like a new video. Really cool.
Yeah.
Can we? They're gonna hear all that music, so.
Oh, sorry.
And
Sorry.
I don't know how loud that is for them. Probably wasn't too loud. Which we can, if you want to see it, we can do this. Is that what you want to see? I don't think it shows the backpack at all.
I don't know. I just kind of want to see like the quality of what you're getting, because you never know. They may at the very end.
This isn't. This is just the cover. This is it. But yeah, what were you saying?
They at the they just at the very end they may do like a package deal that has like all of them in it.
I believe the original idea was for that. Yeah, there was
you won't get like the exclusive like backpack and hat, but you'll get
Well, that's kind of why I was holding out on getting this, was because like if they release an album that's Walking Home and then they have a comic of Walking Home, that's kind of what I was kind of holding out for.
The thing is I think if this is something that you really, really want, I would never want to discourage you from not getting it. It's just kind of worrisome, because if you get this one, then you will be obligated to get everyone after, even if you can't afford it. It's the fear of missing out, right? So if you get Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then Thursday, one of us is sick, or our car breaks down, or whatever, lose our job, and we don't have the money to get Thursday, but you have to get it, right? Yeah. That can be hard on you, and financially, to feel pressure like that.
Yeah. For me, it's... I want the board game pieces more than Monday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I definitely want.
You are not going to be able to have that and not have Monday, okay?
Right. That's what I mean. That's what's got me thinking I got to get Monday, right?
So just get it.
Because my thinking is
just
I can
get it, and then you can keep it all in the backpack and be done. Yeah, just get it.
Okay. Should I go buy it right now live?
Do you have the money right now?
I do.
Are you sure?
I do, yeah.
It's not going to put you back for next paycheck?
Well, we get paid Friday, so...
And you're going to be able to still put...
Yeah.
Pay bills with everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe wait till this paycheck, and then this Friday, wait till this Friday's paycheck, then buy it.
Okay. That right there is married life, guys.
Good thing you have an awesome wife.
Fuck yeah. It helps that she's a juggalo, too.
Could you imagine being married to someone who isn't a juggalo, though?
Right. You spent what? On what?
What? I mean, the thing is, and like, this has always been my kind of point of view with us, is as long as the bills are getting paid, and even if you're just like, we're pretty different. Like, I'm more of like, we need to save money. Mm-hmm. We need to invest it. As long as the bills are paid and you have saved something back, even if it's just $5, I'm okay with you, whatever. Like, this is your money. Like, you worked for it too.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want someone telling me how to spend my money. As long as my shit's covered and I'm still saving something for an emergency, like my car breaking down or needing new tires.
Yeah.
Don't fucking tell me I can't buy something.
Yeah, and that's been my big thing, is bills always go first, because flat out, I gotta have a roof over my head. Gotta be able to have power to do what I want to do, fun things that I want to do.
Like on 90 Day Fiancé, he's like, talked about how like in America, he's like, you know how to job? You don't have money, you sleep in the street.
That's a good point. Valid point.
No, but I mean, like, that's my thing. Like, as long as the bills are paid and everything, and, like, this is going to make you happy, I support it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because I know that it's something you really want. And I'm really proud of you for not impulsively buying it. That you've actually, like, thought it out. Yeah. And you're waiting until the next paycheck? Yeah. But no more jerseys.
Yeah, I gotta.
Yeah.
Buckshot reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, this is the next bundle." I was like, "Nah, I gotta hit pause."
We gotta save up money. We like desperately. You know, it kind of comes down to that thing. Like, would you rather like get every new merchandise, or would you rather have money to go to the gathering concerts?
That's true.
It's life experiences, and I think it's okay to splurge a little bit on stuff that makes you happy, like this bundle, but not so much to the point where you can't go on life adventures, or you're so tight on money that when your car breaks down, you gotta go get a loan just to get your car fixed. Like,
well, and like, what was it? Bartle Boss was saying there. I've seen a few people selling off the hat backpack. That was another thing I was thinking about too, because when I was going through, like, 117 bones is a lot of fucking money. But, you know, that backpack's probably worth at least 40. The hat's 20, because, you know, most of the knit hats you buy are $20, $30. The comic book easily is worth at least 10, and then the single is 5. I'm not mathing right now, but, you know, $75 would be a fair price too. Like, and you know, with the whole live streams that they've been doing, I don't know why he didn't charge $66.50 for this bundle. That to me is kind of like they've been pushing this whole 665 thing. That would have been cool for them to make it.
Maybe it just wasn't worth it for them. They weren't going to be making any money off of it.
That could be, like, the manufacturer and all that. So.
No, I think you should do it. I think you should get paid Friday, and then you should make that your, like, one thing that you buy out of your paycheck, and then the rest will go to, like, bills and stuff.
Yeah. Steel City Dahmer, man.
Because you got to think, man, if Halloween does happen, we're going to need money for that. We're going to need money for a hotel, transportation, tickets. And then in November, we're going on our honeymoon.
Right.
We never got to go on a honeymoon when we got married. So November will be our actual honeymoon. And, well, you know the math of how much that's going to cost. So.
Right. Well, and that's my thing, is if they're not going to do Halloween, then there's really no point in going to Detroit that weekend.
We talked about going up there anyways, you said.
Yeah, to go to Henry Ford. I don't know. That's something.
You literally just told me today. I don't care. No, this is what you said. This is what you said. Quote, I don't care if they have Halloween or not. If they don't, we should go ahead and take the PTO now and book the hotel and just go for the weekend and make it like a trip for us anyways. You said that today.
Right, which I think is a great
idea.
And
now you're saying no?
Yeah, because, you know, Henry Ford Museum is something I've been wanting to go to for a long time.
So why are you changing your mind?
I think it's because of our honeymoon. I have it on my mind of, would we have enough time to to pay off that trip and then turn around and have that trip, you know. That's kind of what it's been for me.
Did you already book the hotel though?
No, I haven't yet.
For Halloween?
I haven't yet. Been kind of holding out.
Yeah.
So. Chat seems like it's slowing down just a little bit. Might be able to end our stream soon if you're feeling like you're ready for bed. What time is it? 10:30.
I'm really tired. We got work tomorrow.
Juggalo's BD John, you're a little late, my guy. What's good though?
I mean to be a Debbie Downer. Yeah. I'm just exhausted from today's activities.
Yeah, this weekend has been busy. That was a hell of a return. We pretty much focused on one topic. Talked about a few other things in the middle. Wait, 2 topics.
We had like 20 topics. What are you talking about?
Well, we didn't. I got like 4 other things on there, but
Are we just gonna argue this whole live stream?
Apparently.
Or can we just agree to disagree?
We're just gonna call this episode is now Agree to Disagree.
This episode is Dissect DC and Meg's marriage.
Marriage counseling session.
And your psychology class.
Yeah, we got some other things we could talk about for next week. I do think I want to shout this out and just say this real quick because it's relevant to what we talked about tonight. Low-Key's brand new card game, Masks and Machetes. Make sure you guys go check it out. He actually reached out to me after I did my unboxing Friday. The information that I gave in my video was a little incorrect. There is going to be a total of 10 series of cards released. After Series 3 comes out, it then becomes a multiplayer game. And the characters on the cards are actually characters from mask designs that he has on his website. So, if you're a fan of Low-Key, or if you've never heard of Low-Key, go check out Low-Key. I have been sleeping on him for a while, thanks to Buckshot. I am now a big fucking fan of Low-Key. And yeah, he's got a brand new card game coming out, Masks and Machetes, shadowlandshop.com. Go check it out. And shout out to Low-Key.
So he was nice about it?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
He was like, hey, yo, bitch ass DC.
No.
Fucking up my shit. You better get this shit straight.
He actually started his message off with thanks for doing that unboxing. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, he seems really nice. I was just like messing with you. Ooh! Look at that tan line!
Hey. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that.
That's bad.
I know, but I'm not going out without my shirt on.
We were just talking about this morning. We were like laying in bed, and like, well, most people would like consider us both like white or whatever, but we were just like looking at us. So we were like laying there, and like our complexions are so different, and it was just like crazy to think like the diversity even within that of. And then like your shoulder's a whole nother race, man.
It's albino. Yeah, Lorgasm, another Discord reminder. There is now a Discord link is in the description. It is yet another way to get in contact with me. Over there are channels. There is suggestions for my 2 cents, what you thinking about, as well as reaction suggestions as well. That's where I'm going to start taking my suggestions. So if you want me to react to something, you have to join the Discord. So, yeah. Unless you're a member. Members
Discord's honestly like the best way now to communicate with us and get a hold of us.
Yeah, because we play Pokemon Go, and Pokemon Go is, I guess I should say, Discord has been a great way to talk with other Pokemon Go trainers.
Discord is just an app you download, just like Facebook Messenger. If you guys don't know what Discord is.
Yeah.
It's just like Facebook Messenger. There's like chat rooms.
It's kind of like a mini forum.
More organized.
Yeah.
And you can kind of like pick your own avatar and your own name, and it's just a really good way to like communication and stuff.
Hell yeah. So yeah, reminder, there is a Discord link is in the description of that. If you would like a chance to win this shirt right here, stay tuned to the channel. The official giveaway video will go hopefully live tomorrow. I'm going to come home from work and film that. So people have somewhere to comment, and I can figure out what I want them to use as their entry.
At these locks.
Yeah. I got long hair. But, yeah.
How long are you going to... Look at this one.
I don't know how long I'm going to let it grow.
Look at this goldie long.
Pun intended, it was a wild hair up my ass just to grow my hair out. So. You have any final words?
No.
All right.
Just that I'm tired, and I'm sorry if I haven't been my normal self.
It's the return, so I don't think we should be held to the standard of, well, this isn't how you guys normally run
I just
your
want to
show.
make sure that it's enjoyable for everybody, I guess, is the pressure that I feel.
I feel like everybody had a good time with the show. Chat's live.
I want DC to let me cornrow his hair.
No. Absolutely
So
not.
I think we should start a petition.
Somebody said something in one of our previous live streams about dreadlocks, and I'm like, nah.
Yes.
No. Hell no.
No, but we could do like fake ones.
No.
Okay, then let me cornrow it then.
No.
It's not permanent. You can braid
Okay,
it comes
maybe.
out.
Okay, maybe. I'd be open to that one. But yeah. One final thing before I leave. Shout out to the motherfucking members for their continued support. If you would like to join, hit the join button, link in the description as well. Your support helps continue giveaways here on the channel. If not, it's all love either fucking way. But But shout out to the members for their continued support of the channel in bringing back giveaways and keeping giveaways going. So, on that note, thank you guys for watching.